Welcome right back to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we are tackling a massive, often hidden productivity killer. We're talking about messy, chaotic data. Look, if you've ever stared blankly at a screen just filled with endless, repetitive text and felt that familiar wave of absolute dread wash over you, well, you are exactly in the right place. Today, we're going to take all that digital chaos and transform it into pristine, perfectly clean lists. And we're going to do it using a brilliantly simple tool. Seriously though, have you ever felt like you're literally drowning in duplicate data? Because let's be totally honest with ourselves, we all have. Think about that sheer, stomach-dropping panic of looking at a massive spreadsheet, right? An endless list of customer emails, or hundreds of lines of code, knowing you're going to have to manually copy, paste, delete, and scan for hours just to make sense of it. And you know how it goes, those copy and paste errors, they just multiply like rabbits. It's this universal, mind-numbing chore that completely drains your energy you could be spending on, actual productive work. Okay, let's dive into this. On the left side here, we have the nightmare. Apple, orange. It's just a cluttered, repetitive mess. But on the right, sweet relief. Apple, orange. This right here perfectly demonstrates the core function we're talking about today. The Remove Duplicate Lines tool instantly identifies that repetition, locks in the very first occurrence of your data, and then completely eliminates the useless clutter. It's literally taking all that noise and distilling it down into pure signal. So what exactly is this lifesaver? Well, the Remove Duplicate Lines tool is a completely free online utility. Honestly, think of it as the ultimate digital broom for your text. It just instantly sweeps right through your lists, keeping only the unique entries so you can actually organize your data and breathe a little easier. And the best part? No, really, the absolute best part is that it requires zero software installation. No technical knowledge, no messy downloads cluttering your hard drive, no annoying signups. It is just instant organization, ready to go right in your browser whenever you need it. And the mechanics of it? Incredibly fast. We're talking 3 lightning-quick steps. Step 1, you just paste or type your text straight into the input box. Step 2, choose your cleanup options. And Step 3, click Remove Duplicates. Boom! That is literally it. In mere seconds, you go from thousands of jumbled, repetitive lines to a perfectly curated, squeaky clean list. It empowers you to handle some seriously heavy text cleanup without missing a single beat. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the incredible level of control you have over the whole process. It's not just some blunt, one-size-fits-all instrument. You can choose to ignore case, which means the tool is smart enough to know that a capital E email and a lowercase e email are actually the exact same thing. You can automatically trim those annoying stray spaces at the start or end of your lines, which if you work in spreadsheets you know is a massive headache. You can strip out blank lines entirely, or even sort your brand new, unique list alphabetically from A to Z. You control exactly how strict the deduplication is based on whatever project you're tackling. But wait, it goes way beyond just copying and pasting plain text. If you are dealing with some heavy-duty data, this tool is actually robust enough to handle real files. You can directly upload text files, CSV data for your spreadsheets, or even your actual Excel.xlxx files. The tool reads the content, strips out all the duplicates, and then lets you download the cleaned output in that exact same format. It is completely designed to just slide seamlessly right into your existing professional workflows without causing any friction whatsoever. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A major concern whenever you automate data processing is this going to completely mess up my formatting? Well, according to the tool's documentation, and I quote, the tool keeps the first occurrence of each line and removes any later duplicates, helping maintain the original structure and sequence of your data. So your data's integrity? It's completely safe. It doesn't scramble your information or randomize your lists. It simply removes the unnecessary bloat. Your list stays exactly in the order you originally intended.
Section 1. Real-world use cases. Who needs this? Let's take a look.
And this brilliantly illustrates how incredibly versatile the tool is across different professions. Look, if you're an SEO professional, you use this to instantly clean up massive keyword lists so your analysis is actually accurate. In email marketing, you absolutely need this to remove repeated email addresses so you don't completely tank your campaign performance by spamming the exact same user twice. For developers, it's a total lifesaver for log file analysis, making debugging so much faster. Even for students and researchers, it's just perfect for organizing citations and keeping your research data pristine. No matter what digital space you work in, there's a clear, immediate benefit here.
But what happens if you just ignore this? Well, the actual cost of leaving duplicates in your workflow is surprisingly high. We are talking about inaccurate counts that can throw off your entire budget. We're talking embarrassing reporting errors, poor user experiences for your customers, and completely misleading analytical results. Running your data through a quick cleanup isn't just about making a list look pretty, right? It's an absolutely crucial step for better business decision-making. Bad data inevitably leads to bad decisions. It's really that simple.
Section 2. The elephant in the room. Data privacy.
100%. That is the number I really need you to remember right now. The processing is 100% local and browser-based. So, what does that actually mean for you in plain English? It means your text and your sensitive files never ever leave your device. They aren't being uploaded to some mysterious, unsecured cloud server out there. The entire cleanup process happens right there on your own computer, safely inside your own web browser.
So the crucial point is this. Because this runs entirely in your browser and it's built cleanly with just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, there are literally no external servers capturing your text. There's no login, there's no sign-up required to track who you are. And because of this incredibly lightweight architecture, it works flawlessly whether you're at your desktop in the office, using your tablet on the couch, or scrolling on your mobile phone on the train. It's fast, highly secure, deeply privacy-friendly, and accessible from absolutely anywhere.
So we've covered how to turn messy, chaotic data into clean, actionable lists in mere seconds, all without compromising your privacy or changing your data's original structure. That's a huge win. So I want to leave you with this final, incredibly important thought to ponder. How much time will you save now that your data cleans itself? Seriously, think about those wasted hours you used to spend manually scanning for duplicate entries. Now you have all of that time back. Stop wasting your energy on manual digital chores and start letting this tool do the heavy lifting for you. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. I really hope you found it as fascinating and useful as I did. I'll catch you on the next one.